Hey,
Hello.
what's wrong with your audio?
Can you hear me?
Barely.
I don't know what's going on. Who's Mr. Doctor? I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
My audio is I have my volume all the way up, and I can
Yeah,
barely hear you.
yeah, and I'm hearing myself echoing. I tried.
Hey, I can't be on very long. I'm actually, this is my last day in the hospital. I've been in the hospital for 7 days. I had my bottom surgery last Monday, and I am doing okay. Everything went successful, and I'm going home tomorrow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. I wish. I mean, I don't. Uh, I, I I was gonna say I wish I could see you, but I'm sure it looks amazing. Are you gonna compete now in like bikini?
Could you repeat that, Your
Are
Honor?
you going to compete in competitions?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. My thigh gap's not that thick.
Oh, I
I'm gonna have
see.
to. I'm gonna have to train my thigh gap.
I can teach you how to get a bigger.
Well, you need to teach yourself how to improve your audio.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna restart my computer.
Wait, can you let's see. Can you try to reset your headphones?
Hey, what's
I
up?
tried. I tried refreshing the browser. I don't
Hi,
know.
Mr. Doctor. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna.
Mr.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, Mr. Slave. Go to mic and set your go to settings, click mic, and then just make sure it's set to like default or whatever your actual mic is.
It's set.
Change it to something else. Then.
Okay.
Why am I
Okay.
echoing?
Now I'm echoing too.
It
I
could
don't
be
know.
me. 1 second.
Could be that. Test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Found the tag.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
I just muted myself, so.
Yeah. So you. Oh my God, you're echoing loud.
Oh my god.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Really? My audio is fixed?
That's not. I wouldn't
but
say
the,
fixed. It's
The
just,
audio isn't. Sorry, the audience isn't gonna have a great time.
yeah.
My audio is still shit?
You could just mute and then just tag in whenever you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or wear headphones.
Can you hear me better now?
You're fine.
Wait, I'm fine. Now I'm using my,
Your mic should be fine. Your mic. The problem was that it was just feedbacking through X Factor.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, she's probably on a laptop or something.
No, I'm on a cell phone. I'm in the hospital
Yeah,
right
no
now,
worries.
so I'm sorry. I apologize.
You should be sorry. In a hospital.
That's right. That's right. I should be.
Get a better immune system and shit.
Yeah. I'm actually I'm on an oxy and a sleeping pill right now, so I only got a couple minutes.
See. So that's amazing. Absolutely
mute.
incredible.
All right, Mr. Slave. It looks like you and I are gonna have a battle of the bands here.
What do you mean battle of the bands?
We're gonna debate Israel again. Round 2.
Oh, wait. Are you mad? Are you wanton?
No, that's my buddy.
Oh, so do you want to debate me about Israel?
Yeah, I think they're good, man. They're gonna win this shit. They're doing good, dude.
Wait, Israel is gonna win?
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, well, Israel only needs to lose once.
No.
I mean,
They
Israel
already
needs
lost.
to lose.
They already lost in that big terror attack, but they're kind of bombing the shit out of
No.
Gaza. Yeah, they did.
No. I mean, if Israel goes to full war and they lose, then that's the end. Israel can win 1,000,000 times and lose once, and it's over. It's like the police against criminals. The police can afford to to lose. But if a criminal loses, you remember the movie Heat? Al Pacino and not DiCaprio, but Al Pacino and Robert De Niro were having a conversation.
Mhm.
You didn't see Heat. Never mind.
What's that
Anyway,
Black Flag song about hating the police?
what do you mean?
Black Flag. It's undamaged.
Hating the police? I hate the police.
Why? They're beautiful. They're handsome boys.
Wait, are you gay?
No.
Oh, no, I don't
Yeah,
like
Police Story by fucking Black Flag, dude. That's a great song.
I don't like government. I like
Why?
private police. Why don't I don't like centralized. Anytime you centralize Oh, I just echoed. Anytime you centralize anything, centralize authority, you lose the Darwinistic effect of the ability of multiple systems to compete and evolve.
So you're pure anarchy, bro?
I'm I'm very sympathetic to the anarcho-capitalistic philosophy. So I don't believe we need police. I believe we should shut down the police.
Are you telling me you're not Tradcath? I thought you were totally Tradcath, dude.
No, I'm not traditional in reference to anything. I'm more of an objectivist, but
More of a prog wrath.
A prog wrath? What's that?
It's a progressive Rastafarian. Not it's the opposite of like a Tradcath, whereas like a Tradcath is like more about the Bible. Like a progressive Rastafarian is about like, you know, weed and being progressive.
I'm progressive. I'm woke, but I'm not cancer woke. I am pure woke. I am the authentic woke.
Are you pro-Israel? I'm confused. Just say how you feel. I don't care.
Yeah. No. I honestly, I don't have like a one-line opinion about if I'm pro or anti. I mean, I think that if Israel did not exist, then the Jews would, the world would continue to abuse the Jews as they did all the years of history.
Bro,
until
I'm pro-Israel, but instead of putting it in the middle of a bunch of Arab countries, just put it in just give them Maine. You know what I mean? Give them Maine or give them like Pennsylvania. I don't know. Just give them somewhere not in the middle of a bunch of like Muslim countries. Does that make sense? Right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that would work because anywhere that you would put
totally
them, I think you would always get the result that you're getting now.
How? They have the entire backing of the U.S. military. Just give them like a U.S. state and just say this is Israel now. How would that fail? Christians in America, which is like the vast majority, love, you know, like Jews in Israel. So like, why would they want to fight them more than the guys who are like currently fighting them?
I mean, if it's even true, it might be temporarily true as long as the U.S. is as it is now. But the current state of the U.S. is temporary. The U.S. might collapse.
Everything is temporary. The fucking planet is temporary. The sun is temporary. What? Your cells are temporary. Everything is temporary.
Okay, I mean, I understand that you're saying the Middle East looks like it's
the Middle East is the only thing that is not temporary. It's constant war.
I don't know about that.
It's been that way for 5,000 years, pretty much.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
That's
I
true.
mean, I don't know if that's true. As far as I don't know. X Factor, yeah. I think what you need to do is switch to headphones. I think.
I don't think she has them, which is the problem. But
oh, okay.
I'm just gonna drop down and listen. I'm falling asleep, y'all. I'm gonna listen to you. Have a good
night. Have fun up the perky.
Huh?
Have fun up the perky.
Yeah. Well, it's prescribed by doctors, so I can say it.
Yeah. It's still perky. It's good. Have fun.
All right. Bye. Vegans forever. Destroy the universe.
Yeah. So I mean, right now to move Israel that means that's unrealistic.
What, uprooting a bunch of people who lived there for 80 years?
Yeah,
Well, the guys
yeah.
before them lived there for 1,000. So
That's incorrect. That's
when did
absolutely
the
incorrect.
Palestinians? When were the Palestinians there?
No one was there. As far as I know,
It wasn't
Israel
empty.
was.
There was
Yes, it
definitely
was.
people there. It was a
No,
lush like they had like could
no,
grow crops and shit. Like
no,
there's definitely people there for a
no,
while.
no.
What do you mean no?
As far as I know, the
Okay.
answer is no. So that's as far as I know. I honestly, I don't know if it's knowable,
So
but
based off your ignorance, it's not true, right?
as far as I know,
Okay.
I'm not certainly not an expert, but as far as I know, when the Jews started settling Israel, the name was Palestine, but that's because the Romans renamed the land Palestine. Nothing
When
to do
was
with
that?
the Romans.
No,
That's like
when did the Jews start settling Israel?
I mean, they continuously tried settling Israel
Like what
since.
year? Like which year like led to the current conflict?
Wait 1 second. So X Factor says universe must be empty. Yeah, because an empty universe has no suffering, so it's a much better
Mhm.
universe. So you're asking? So I don't know. I honestly don't know
Or
history, and
not like the year, like the decade. Like when did the Jews start settling, which caused the conflict that has arisen today? I'll give you a hint. It's like around like 80 or 100 years old, something like that.
No, the state is around that, but the Jews started settling, I think, like in the previous century already. They started settling. I don't know, but it's
It was the
many.
20s. The answer is like around like the 1920s or like
Yeah,
1910.
maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, honestly. I
I
think they
do.
were. You do?
Mhm.
Why is it important?
Because before that there was a bunch of Palestinians there, and then when you were talking about the Romans, the Romans came in when the Jews were kind of in charge.
No, no. The Romans is 2,000 years ago. So
No, the Romans
2,000.
are more than that, but like the years that affected like Judaism, I would guess probably like maybe like 200 BC, or like probably more like 100 BC to like like 200 AD or something like that.
Wait, let me listen to my audio. Hold on, I want
I
to.
do like that you took my advice and switched to whatever this thing is where it's just random people can't join. That's very good of you to do.
Wait, you're happy that random people can join?
No, they can't. Because prior we
Wait,
just found you on a random Discord.
wait,
So
random people cannot join my stream?
no, you have to let them in. Like they can join, but then you have to be the arbiter of whether or not they're allowed in, right?
I mean, that's
That's it.
the application. That's the StreamYard.
Yeah, that's
That's
way
the app.
better than just finding people on Discord.
Yes and no, but I mean, it's
I
more
guess
selective, so you get
yeah,
less people.
it's probably true.
But why is it important? No, so as far as I know, it's not, I don't think it's important, but the land was completely devoid of humans and animals. It was just a desert wasteland for 2,000
Mm,
years, as far as I know. So
no,
2,000, what do you mean?
because it's on the Mediterranean Sea, right? Like so they have moisture, they can grow crops. So like all that
No,
land like on the fucking coast around the Mediterranean Sea is like pretty
no,
important. Yeah. What do you mean
no,
no? Again,
no,
what?
no, it's a desert.
Well, part of
Egypt,
the Negev
uh,
Desert is a desert. Egypt is a desert,
no,
except for
no,
the Nile, which is why the Nile is so important.
No, Tel Aviv was a desert, was a literal desert when they founded it. They had, I mean, it was a desert. They also had floodlands. I don't remember the word. Like,
Floodplains.
floodplains, yeah.
Yeah.
Not, it was, and they had malaria. It was this, anyway, it was a
They wouldn't
nightmare.
have had malaria unless it was like a marshland, right?
Yeah, they had marshlands in certain places, They probably still do. Anyway, it was completely uninhabitable. Completely uninhabitable. And but
Mhm.
as far as I know, so what happened, during Jesus's time, this is 2000 years ago, so the Romans ruled over Israel. So Israel had a local governor and Roman governor, and it was basically a Jewish autonomy.
Uh,
You can tell this when you read the New Testament. You can get a feel
the
for what.
Pharisees, right?
Yeah, yeah. There were like, I guess, two factions or something. I don't know. I mean, when you read the New Testament, you get a good feel for
Well, the
what
Pharisees
is.
were like the de facto religious leaders and police of the society, right? And that's why they like told Jesus like perform a miracle and
I,
we'll like what they say to him. I forget what it
I,
was.
I'm not getting into those details. I'm just saying you get a feel. Israel was settled. The land. What was the name of the land? I think it was Judea. They used to call it
Yeah.
Judea at that time. It wasn't called, I don't think it was called Israel. I don't think they were using, and that's why Jews are called Jews because they came from Judea.
No, I
They,
think Israel was in the Old Testament. I'm pretty sure.
yes, in the Old Testament, there's two states. There's the state of Israel and the state of Judea. And sometimes they had civil war. I mean, it was the Bible tells the story that it was originally one state, in the beginning it was 12 tribes. I mean, it's a complete
Well, Judea
mess.
was a tribe, and so was the tribe of Israel.
I mean, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is already we're going way too far for this discussion. It's
Not
really
really.
not.
I have a base level understanding, and I don't know,
When Look,
flexing.
when you read the Bible tells a story, but the Bible,
Tells you to kill
you know,
cops. That's what the Bible says, I think.
it what?
The Bible, I think in the Bible, there's like Matt 21:12. It says, "Kill all cops. Go kill policemen." It's funny.
Well, that's a good line. We should definitely keep that.
It
That's a
says that in the
keeper.
Bible. I'm quoting the Bible here, right?
Actually, no. Jesus said that we should obey the authority.
The Catholic Church. He said to obey the king of the Catholic Church. Yeah.
Oh, look, Master Wonton has joined the
Oh,
chat.
I'm in, dude.
The Bible is Jewish propaganda.
The Bible is Jewish propaganda. They just wanted to make a bunch of. They wanted to make a serfdom. That's what they were doing, I think.
So I can tell
Jesus
you,
was a lie,
so,
right?
I mean,
Like Jesus came to. Jesus was like he rose from the dead. All these like miracles. They made that up, I think. I don't know, but
look,
I think that was just to like get
let's
people to like
let's
convert, so they could like make
let's
them
skip.
their slaves, right?
Let's
Do you want to talk about veganism?
No, I want to skip to modern day Israel and Palestine
Okay,
and
yeah,
and
sure.
Gaza.
And
So
Gaza. Okay.
no, you have to
Zaza.
say Gaza. The name is
No, I
actually
don't.
Gaza.
Now I'm gonna call it Zaza from now on out.
Anywho, so let's talk about what's going on today. So today, what you have.
It's
You
an
have-
open air prison controlled by the Israelis where people can't leave and they can't get medicine and they're all getting bombed right now while we talk.
I wouldn't define it as an open
That's
air
just
prison.
pretty much, yeah. They have a border that they can't leave right now. This
No,
really
they
is
can
even.
leave. You can
No, they
leave
can't.
through the. Of
Through
course you
what? A
can.
boat? So it's like North Korea? Or
No, you can leave through the border. You
no,
know.
you can't.
I mean,
They
maybe.
closed that shit. That shit is closed.
Well,
They told everyone to go to the south, and the south border is closed except for like 10
You
trucks
mean-
that went through into Gaza.
You mean 2 weeks ago after the
No,
last?
like literally yesterday. I've been following this shit like crazy, dude.
But until the attack on October 7th, the border was, you could go back and forth through the border every day. Gaza residents who had work permits in Israel used to cross the border every morning and come back every night. The last update I heard is 25,000 work permits.
That's a weird
this num-
policy to have, to be honest.
I mean, this number used to be bigger, but after every attack, because this is not the first attack, but after
Yeah.
every attack, so the Israelis, they stop the crossing because
Okay.
you're letting people that could bomb. They used to bomb cars, they used to bomb buses.
Well, yeah. So what I'm saying is, why let 25,000 people in every day if that's like a problem that you're facing? Like, if I was in New York City, and every day they were like, all right, we're gonna let 25,000 New York citizens in, and they would just like some of them, and New York just hates us and wants to kill us all. Like, why would that be like, okay, we're gonna let 25,000? How does that make sense? It's so complicated. It doesn't make any. It's ridiculous, dude.
I wouldn't say it's complicated. I would say
You
it's
wouldn't say the
government.
Israel-Palestine conflict is complicated. That's what you're saying.
I would say the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is, in one word, government. This
That's
is
a good
government.
word to use. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Sure.
government.
Okay.
The problem is government.
You know how to
That's the
describe?
problem.
Okay, if I had to define lasagna as one word, I would say pasta.
1 second, Master Wanton says. Wait, 1 second. So X Factor says Israel would never abandon Jerusalem. I mean, Jerusalem is a city. It's just a city. I mean, it's just real estate.
Yeah,
It's
it's just a
good, really.
city. It's just a city that like 3 major religions call like their holy land and like their fucking Mecca.
No,
That the 3 biggest religions
the
in the world call their like Mecca and like their holy land and their place of birth.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It matters. It matters to them. It doesn't matter to like an atheist, right?
Right, but we as atheists,
sure.
we don't care. So
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. They can say, they can say whatever they want, but we as the adults, we need to figure things out.
As the adults. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
but they control way more of the population, right? Let's read this chat. 25,000 out of 3 million people are allowed to leave under strict conditions at LMAO.
Okay,
I disagree with you. That's retarded because you should not allow
What do you
anyone in.
No, hold on.
What?
I understand, but look, until 2 weeks ago, for years, it was very stable. We didn't hear of any.
Not true. 2021, there was like it was basically like the prior to like what happened, it was like there was a bunch of bombings. 2021, it was like Gaza was just nuking the shit out of Israel, same back.
So since then, so let's say the past, I don't know,
2
since
years,
COVID,
not even.
fine, it's fine. Look. So let's be the adults and let's try to figure this out.
Why? We're 2 strangers on the internet. How are we gonna figure out Israel-Palestine? They couldn't figure it. I figure if world governments can't figure it, I figure we can't.
No. Hold on. Master Wanton says they also aren't allowed to leave to Egypt because reasons. It doesn't matter. Let's be the adults and let's start from first principles. Let's not care about what was. Let's care about what will be. Hold on. X Factor says Egypt does not want the radical behavior.
It's probably true. Yeah, it's probably actually facts. Because the problem is if you let people out of the city, right? You're probably going to get a bunch of Hamas people like hiding in them, and they're going to like maybe attack from Egypt or like fucking like do some like fuck shit in Egypt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the point is like it's a very big humanitarian crisis because it's like this like enclosed city where like you can't really let people out because they might just.
But as we said, I don't care for the situation. I care for figuring out how to resolve it. It's good input. It's good that we know the data, but we need to take the data and analyze it from first principles and come up with engineer a solution. Master Wanton says, not true. Egypt offered to take people out. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, more. They had a whole negotiation last week. Okay, fine.
What do you mean more? We're getting engagement, dude. This is good. It doesn't matter if it's your friends who have been on the stream. It's good to have engagement. You should definitely be constantly reading the chats as they come up.
Of course. I'm saying it's good data. It's good to have the inputs. It's good to have the data, but we need to analyze the situation like good scientists from first principles.
You need to have a friar's talk. I see what you're saying.
A friar's talk?
A friar's tucked. Yeah.
A friar's tucked?
No, tucked. Tuct.
Tuct? Tucked? What's a tuct? What's a
Oh, like
tucked?
an air duct. I think it's actually tuck. Hold on. What's up? Maybe I'm retarded. Maybe it's a
Tuck?
friar's tuck. I think it's tuck. Friar's tuck. Yes.
Never heard of this expression. I mean, a friar just means a brother in French.
I don't know. I think I heard that somewhere, and I thought that it meant like to have like an intrigued mind or something.
No, I just want to scientifically analyze the situation. Master Wanton says, "Shout out my boy Friar Tuck." Oh, you mean Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, it's Tucker Carlson. That's slang. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, I remember that now.
Friar just means like a brother.
Yeah,
like
it's only my brother Tuck, dude. Like my brother Tuck right now. Yeah.
I never heard Tucker Carlson speak. Basically, I have no idea what he ever said.
He basically says that Israel's bad and you should kill yourself. In the news, he said everyone in America. He says everyone in America should kill themselves. This is a new study published by the Wall Street Journal. That's how he talks.
Wall Street Journal publishes studies. That's good. Let's continue with the analysis. Let's
continue.
Right.
Israel, Palestine. It's been a mess. It's been a big mess. I would have done a much better cleanup job if I went in there.
Anyway, so the way I would say is my analysis, my title of the analysis is that when you have government, this is what I expected the results to be when government is in charge.
What, missiles being launched?
Yes, government. When you have government, of course, you can expect the very worst. So
how can you be anti-government and pro being a sex slave? Those two don't like really make sense in my head. How does that make any sense? You're like pro like being like a bootlicker, but you like hate the government. How does that work?
Right. According to government, being a slave is illegal. So I cannot become a real slave. So they're taking my freedom to choose to be a slave. Again,
I don't think slavery is a freedom. That's a Kanye quote, literally.
I want to become a slave, a true slave, and the government is not allowing me. So obviously the government is terrible.
You can definitely become a true slave.
No, I can't. I cannot.
Yes.
It's illegal to be a slave.
You have your consent at all times. It's legal.
But I don't want to give consent. I want to give consent once, and that's it. And become an
if you consent once, then that counts, right?
But that's illegal. I cannot. Any contract that I make that
you don't need a contract. Just go fucking mow someone's lawn forever. You can just do that, or like
no, that's consensual. That's not slavery.
Well, slavery would mean like being like, I don't know, like captured by the Till of the Hung. Is that what you want? You want to be like captured by Mongols and like just like raped or something?
I of course I would want to be captured by an Attila the Hun woman.
Okay.
Of course, that would be perfection.
You want snoo, my dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
My brother.
Anyway, so if we try, do you want to talk about veganism or the Arab-Israeli conflict?
I don't care. They're the same thing. It's just an endless fucking talk that just ends in nothing, and we get nowhere. And we just argue back and forth, and it means nothing. So sure, why not? Either or. I don't care. Flip a coin. All right, heads. Okay, we're talking about veganism now.
Oh, okay. So Master Wanton says fly to Somalia or something. Maybe.
Bro, go to the UAE and just hand a guy your passport and say, I'm your slave now, and he'll make you his slave.
I don't want to be a slave to a guy. I want to be a slave
you want to be a slave to his hot wife?
No, to a woman. I don't want him to be around. I want only, and I need her to be hot.
So you want a wife that pegs you, is what you're saying. That's basically what you're saying. You want a wife that pegs you.
I've actually never tried being pegged. I'm afraid it's going to be so painful. So I cannot, I don't know, maybe I love it. Anyway, okay, you want to discuss veganism a little bit?
The head said, I flipped a coin and said veganism, so let's just talk about veganism forever.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
lose the stream. I wanted to make a stream about vegan pants, and
What's
he
up with
takes
vegan
his.
gains? Here's my question: what the fuck is your problem with vegan gains? Who
Oh,
cares?
hold on. Discord, tea time.
How much meat do you eat, dude?
Wait.
Uh,
No, I
oh
actually
shit!
don't.
He showed the
I don't
pedophile
want
Discord.
my pedophile Discord.
Yeah, it says pedophile Discord right there. Caught you
Where?
in 4K. Nah, I'm fucking around.
Oh, anyway, so what I want to do, I don't want that. I want the loner box, this guy. So let me share this. Share this. All right, so this stream. So let's listen to Vegan Gains.
I don't want to
He's
listen to this, man. I'm sorry. Just fucking pull up a vegan gains video
no,
and
this
we'll
is
talk about that. I don't care
this is
about
a
somebody's
it's a
This is him
it's a video. It's a video. Yeah, that's him.
versus
That's vegan.
Q on Israel. I don't want to listen to vegan gains talk about QAnon. I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Watch this. No, listen,
Why?
listen.
Okay,
No,
sure.
'cause
I'll listen for 10 seconds. Play it.
he had a debate today with Science Snitch, the Science Snitch or Science Stitch, I don't remember. And I made a review, and then I spoke to her, and I gave her some pointers, and then she wrote him the pointers. She didn't credit
So
me.
this is accredited to you because you talked to some
No.
weirdo on the internet
Yeah.
who.
Okay, hold on. So listen to this. So let's listen.
This is insane.
Okay.
Watch this.
So yeah, this is question begging. If free will does not exist, then good and wrong does not exist either, because you cannot choose to be good or bad if you do not have free will. I don't understand how choice means good and bad doesn't exist. She's question begging again. So she's assuming good and bad doesn't exist.
His brain is short circuiting. This is the point that I told
No,
her.
it's not. He's right. I agree.
Hold on.
Just
watch his eyes. His brain. You can see his brain short circuiting. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's playing on 5x speed.
Look. No.
Look, play it on normal speed if you want me to react normally. I don't know.
No, his head. He's shifting his head.
How are you?
You know.
How the fuck are you watching YouTube videos at 2x speed, man? What the fuck? Listen to people talk in real time so you can process it. Play it.
You're talking basically at 2x. Anyway, here, listen to this. And look at his expressions.
Choice?
Look, he's so confused.
That doesn't exist.
Look, he's so confused.
Yeah, he's confused about what the fuck. Okay, let's say that she said this based off what you said. He's confused because he doesn't understand what the fuck you mean.
I
Choice
know,
does
I
not
know.
exist.
No,
and
this
good and wrong
completely
does not exist.
This
That's not a good thing.
It obliterates his position. Hold on.
How?
I'll explain after.
I don't want you to explain.
Hold
on. The way she wrote this doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
No, you're just a dummy, dumb Richard. That's all.
I don't understand how.
I think you want to kiss this guy in the mouth. Is what's going on right now.
No, listen.
He wanted to peg you.
Let's listen to him.
Good and bad is reliant on free will. Something can be bad or good without the existence of free will. Culling a carnivorous.
Yeah, okay. So he just goes on. No, so of course you cannot have good and bad without free will. I'll give you an example. So let's say
he said what he said was that having free will doesn't mean that good and bad do not exist. Which is to say that like therefore
she wrote him.
You're on the same shit that fucking Wonton tore you up about, which is like, okay, so like if I deny that animal, if I don't know, fucking it's fucking retarded. What am I even talking about? Okay, continue.
Vegan Gains claims that he's free will agnostic. He does not know if free will exists or not. So far, so good.
Do you think free will exists?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Do you believe that or no?
It doesn't. It's not important.
It's important if you're making an argument based off of free will existing or not.
I'm not. I'm showing how he shot himself in his pee-pee today. That's all I'm showing. He shot himself in his pee-pee. He destroyed himself in the debate. He obliterated himself in the debate. I don't need to say anything. No one needs to talk. He did all the self-destruction all on his own. And I just want to demonstrate it, that's all. So let's begin. So Vegan Gains said that he is free will agnostic. So far, so good?
Okay.
All right. Now, if you assume there is no free will, then I would claim that
Yeah.
you cannot have good and bad. There is no right and wrong. Like, you cannot be accused of murder in a universe where you believe there is no free will.
You cannot believe in a universe where there is no
No, you
Obi-Wan
cannot
Kenobi.
have
I understand.
murder.
Okay.
For example, so a guy is accused of murder, but when it comes time for him to explain himself in court, he says, I was manipulated. For example, let's say he was actually manipulated.
Sounds like ad hominem to me, to be
No.
honest.
No, ad hominem.
What is ad hominem?
No, ad hominem means you're referencing your debate partner instead of the debate topic.
Okay, you knew that one. Good. Okay. What is a
Yeah.
straw man argument?
A straw man argument is, I
Mhm.
guess, you are simplifying the position of your partner beyond to some extreme degree.
Okay, yeah, no, you basically have it. I yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. So if there is no free will, it's akin to a person coming to court and saying, well, I murdered someone, but I did not have control of my body. Someone literally took my hand, took my arm,
Yeah.
put a knife in it, and then stabbed the person that was murdered. Yes, it was
Okay.
my hand. I was holding a knife, technically. Yes, I was stabbing another person, but somebody else was manipulating my hand. And I was resisting, but he was much stronger than me. So I did not have free will to murder. It wasn't of my own volition to murder.
So you're saying
So-
because the illusion of free will,
No,
murder is now legal.
if we assume there is no free will, then we cannot define crime.
What does it have to, what the fuck does it have to do with Vegan Gains responding to you texting a girl to text him something?
Because she admitted that she is carnivorous and she's doing wrong. And he said, okay,
Oh.
fine, then we're done. But he cannot accept her admission because there is no right and wrong. According to him, there is no murder. You cannot be murdering animals. There is no murder because you cannot commit a crime. At least he should be agnostic to being able to commit a crime.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but it makes no sense to be so personally involved in the lives of other people to the point where you're like, I hate vegans. If I kill, like you have all these arguments constructed where you're like, I think vegans should let me kill them. I think vegans should let me kill them because they don't want to kill plants. They want to kill animals. They don't want to kill animals. Okay, it's the way it makes. Why even bother? It's a fucking lifestyle choice. It's a diet choice. It doesn't make sense to like go after vegans, right?
No.
Like, what do you mean no?
No.
Explain the no. You can't just say no and deflect my point. Say what the fuck you are trying to say and make it make sense because it's a lifestyle choice. There's other people other than you, so you should let them live their lives how they want and fuck off. If they're retarded, they're retarded. Who cares, right?
No.
Explain it.
No.
Explain why no.
So vegans, such as Mr. Vegan Pants here,
because they have to be intellectually like logic and sound. Like, no, they don't. They just don't want to eat meat. Let's say I'm retarded and I'm like, oh, I like pigs. I don't want to kill pigs. I'm a vegan. Fuck it. Who cares? Let them do it. More meat for me, dude.
No. So Mr. Vegan Pants here, he says that he wants to reduce animal rights violation in the universe.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. We fucking have chickens in cages, and from the day they're born to the day they die, then we put them in a wood chipper. Like, Yeah.
I know, but vegans, what do vegans want? Vegans want
Vegans want to spread
such
some sort of weird ideology, but it doesn't
It's-
work clearly
it's
because they've been
not-
trying for 10 years, 15 years. Doesn't spread. Other people who are normal like don't subscribe to it, so why even fight them? They're just a bunch of idiots, right?
but the ideology is extremely dangerous. It
No,
is
it's not.
a
It's not more
yes.
dangerous than fucking like terroristic cells and shit like that. Like veganism is pretty harmless. It's just people not doing something that you do, which is eat meat.
But it has the potential to destroy humanity.
How? What? They have nukes? Like, what are you talking about?
Because vegans, such as Vegan Pants, he wants to reduce animal rights violations. Well, the maximum.
Yeah, good luck. It's not going to happen. Sorry. Like, we
Okay.
all love chicken nuggets.
You
We
said
all love
that.
fucking double quarter pounders, you know,
You said that too.
and I'm right. It's not,
Hold
it's
on.
never going to happen. We all love meat, right?
You don't know that. The philosophy is extremely dangerous to humanity. It is.
How? What happens if we stop eating a bunch of fucking cow and chicken meat and eat bug meat?
No,
or
it's not
whatever.
it. No, they're not gonna let you eat.
What's the
bugs
dangerous part
either.
about that?
The
Okay, so
dangerous part is if you take what Vegan Pants says to its logical conclusion. So he wants to minimize animal rights violations. Well, how do you get the minimal animal rights violations?
a bunch of bureaucratic bullshit, man. Who cares?
No.
What?
The minimal animal rights violations is accomplished by ending all life in the universe.
That is a far fucking leap to make. Okay, so you're saying
No.
that vegans want to kill everyone on the planet and in the universe. Why?
Because they want to minimize animal rights violations.
Okay, so let's break this down. So you're saying that a person who eats pigs that are grown in a cage is a better person because they allow that pig to be grown in the cage. But the vegan who's like, hey, we should probably just eat plants is a worse person because they're arguing for like less meat consumption or like no meat consumption. And therefore that is the destruction of life in the universe of some kind, right?
You have to understand the underlying philosophy. They're not saying let's eat plants. They're saying we want to minimize animal rights violations. The minimal
Some of
animal
them, because some people just don't like eating meat. They just think it's barbaric and gross, so they just eat fucking like beans and shit, right? Like it's not not all vegans have this ideological thing. In fact, it's probably like the 0.05% minority who have that, right?
Look,
like it's the same as like political ideology. It's like, okay, the left is like the left, but like 0.05% are Antifa, and like the right is the right, but then maybe like 0.05 are like alt-right and they're like super Nazis. It's the same thing everywhere, man. It's not, you cannot like attribute like that small minority of people who are like, we should end life in the universe because meat is bad. That doesn't make any sense, to be honest, from my perspective anyways. But why would you attribute an entire class of people who are just like, hey, I don't like meat, I don't think it's right, you know what I mean? I understand their perspective. I'm the kind of guy who's like, I like meat and I understand their perspective. Like, it's not bad. Look where? Left, right, up, down.
Okay. One of my main chicas is texting
Chicas,
me.
okay.
Chicas bonitas.
Okay. Is it the 15-year-old or the 16-year-old? Hey.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So look, you're beginning to understand the danger in this philosophy.
No, I'm not.
Now,
I said the exact opposite of what you were saying. I was saying that it's attributable to like 5% of that ideology or that like perspective on life.
But
I said
if
the
this
exact opposite.
idea,
I said it's like
but
a
if
very small
this,
minority are like retarded
but
enough to think that you should end all life on
but
Earth for veganism. That makes no
in
sense.
the universe, in the universe,
In the
but
universe, okay,
if
so that's even more.
if
That's like 0.00009. Okay,
fine, but if this philosophy, you understand that if this philosophy spreads, this could end humanity.
bro. There's fucking. We have fucking bombs that could. We have enough bombs on the planet to fucking blow it up twice. Why are you worried about fucking vegans? Right? How is this a fucking contentious argument point that like vegans are gonna end the planet
I
when there's
don't
like
understand. No, this philosophy, if
North
it
Korea has
spreads,
nukes pointed at Japan right now, and they have nukes pointed at fucking West Coast USA, and they have
But-
nukes pointed
but-
everywhere. How the fuck is this a problem?
look,
Fucking people eating vegetables.
North
What are you
Korea.
talking about? No,
Look,
not look. You're saying that vegans are like a fucking a pestilence on the earth. And there's fucking like we have like enough nukes to like kill everyone on the planet like 5 times. How are people eating vegetables a problem? Even if their ideology is whack, who cares? People are always whack.
wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Did you smoke something?
Smoke some what?
Weed?
Smoke some of that fucking op pack.
What's that?
It's that Palestine pack.
Wait, did you smoke weed? Did you smoke cannabis?
No.
Did you drink alcohol?
No.
Did you intake any substances lately?
No, I'm like zero drug. I'm a zero drug guy, dude. I went to like AA for like 5 years.
I see. Okay. So let me speak just a little bit more because you're barely letting me insert my thoughts.
Sure.
Look, so you could say right now North Korea is not a threat. Veganism is not currently a threat, but both North Korea and veganism they are ideologies that if they take over, they will destroy humanity. This is the underlying philosophy of veganism, as you heard. That is the destruction. So if it spreads, this is why I'm trying to shut it down as it's just beginning to rear its head. It's much more dangerous than Islam and the jihad and the Gaza and Iran. These are all dangerous, but in the long run, it is veganism and environmentalism and all those and socialism.
How is in sorry, go ahead.
No, but right now what I see the most dangerous is veganism. If it spreads and it has the potential to spread, this is a virus of the mind that has the potential to destroy humanity. So I fear it. That's why you see I've made so many videos, and I'm always on the defense attack with Vegan Gains and with Ask Yourself and with Dr. Avi, some of the leaders of some of the communities. I'm always debating these people. These people, you see Vegan Gains. I mean, he is a terrorist. Ask Yourself, Dr. Avi, these people.
Hold on, Vegan Gains is a terrorist?
Yes, of course.
Okay, what building did he blow up?
I mean, he's not that kind of terrorist right now.
He's an ideological terrorist, I see.
No. He is a terrorist. He terrorizes people that debate him. For example, he banned me from his channel. It doesn't sound like much, but
it more sounds like you have a weird obsession with Vegan Gains and that he banned you because you're being weird. Yeah.
No, he banned me. No. I was not weird. Absolutely not.
You are mad weird.
No, but that's not why he banned me. And I was not weird.
Ban you?
He banned me because I asked him to debate me, but I asked him not to use reductio ad absurdum during the debate.
Okay, so you asked him to debate you and asked him not to say Leviosa in the wrong way. And that's why he banned you.
Reductio, he uses
Reductio is literally a fucking Hogwarts spell, dude.
exactly, and
So-
he uses it all the time. So I told him you cannot use that, and he
Yeah,
banned
this is
me.
a guy
So-
with 300,000 subscribers.
yes, he is a vegan activist.
So it's less about you and him and more about like he's just trying to preserve an image and there's just like some weirdo pop
Exactly.
out in the chat, right?
Yes, he's just trying to preserve an image. Yes.
Well, you
but-
picked out one thing, but the other thing was kind of lost.
What?
Like if you have 100 subscribers and you're trying to debate a guy with 315,000, right?
I've debated him.
Have you?
Yes.
Where is that
I mean-
video? I need to see that.
I mean, I had a short conversation with a short debate. Obviously he ran away within like a minute. I should have it somewhere. You should find it in my list. I think it's there. I think it's recorded.
Probably find it. I don't know.
It's not
Yeah.
critical. So, and he ran away. This is after he banned me. So
Mhm.
I tried to debate him because he called another vegan. He called him a Nazi sympathizer. This is what these people do. I mean, these people are deep into cancel culture. This is their modus operandi. That is how how they do their takeovers. They use terroristic,
How the vegans do
fascistic.
their. It's not terroristic, dude. It's a fucking YouTube channel.
If you
are you talking about?
threaten, no, he said during the debate with another vegan. So the other vegan held my position that veganism is not ethical. There's nothing ethical about veganism. And Vegan Gains during the debate with that guy said, you are a Nazi sympathizer, and I'm sure this guy is a doctor, and I'm sure that your employer would love to know that. This is what Vegan Gains told him, and this is on record during the debate. So
That actually happened, or are you like?
yes, this is literally the
Okay.
conversation. Literally the conversation. And the reason Vegan Gains called him a Nazi sympathizer was because that guy refused to say Hitler was bad. He said, I cannot judge Hitler because if I were in Hitler's shoes, I would be Hitler. So I cannot judge Hitler. So I cannot say he's bad. I can say that obviously what the Nazis did is terrible, but I cannot judge Hitler. And Vegan Gains went ballistic and made threats. So this is who these people are.
Yeah,
so
you're talking to a fucking weirdo on the internet.
fine.
right.
But they use terror. Once you use terror, a single person. Mm-hmm,
Go on the street, go to a
mhm.
fucking old lady and say, "Hey, do you know who Vegan Gains is?" And then just tell her everything you just told me, and watch her face react. Okay, do that to like 10 people.
Look, no one knew who Lenin was. on
This
the
isn't
EU.
Lenin. They don't.
How
Right.
do you know? How do you know this isn't Lenin? He has the hallmark. He has the potential. This could happen. It could happen. This has the
Anything could
potential.
happen. Sure.
No, no, no. I can. No, veganism. He wins, quote unquote, every debate. He spreads his message. The vegan message is spreading. Greta Thunberg is
I
a
have to take a
vegan.
piss. I really have to take a piss, but I'll be right back. Okay, and then we'll continue.
Congratulations.
Just can you do me a favor and just sing like "Sweet Caroline" while I'm gone?
I don't know that
Sweet
song.
Caroline, ba ba ba. Just do that for like 2
I
minutes.
don't. I'm gonna continue listening to Vegan Pants.
Sure.
You can go and come back. I'll be waiting. All right, so let's continue listening to Vegan Pants.
Reliant on free will. Something can be bad or good without the existence of free will.
No, absolutely not. If I don't have free will, if someone physically manipulated me to murder someone, that's not murder. That's completely insignificant. The courts would immediately dismiss with no prejudice. Absolutely nothing. I think the correct term is with no prejudice. It's absolute nothing. Nothing happened. My body was manipulated and I could not resist. I had zero free will. So if you are of the position that there is no free will, you cannot have a crime. You cannot murder. You cannot murder animals. So you can do no wrong. So scientific, I forgot her name. Twitch scientific. What's her name? Wait, let me look in my feed. Scientific Snitch. So Scientific Snitch admitted that she's doing wrong by eating animals, and Vegan Gains accepted her admission. Well, you can't, Mr. Vegan Pants. You cannot accept her admission because you are free will agnostic. So you are crime agnostic. So you cannot, at best, you can say that you're agnostic to her doing bad. You have no position. You cannot have a position. Sorry, Mr. Vegan Pants. Sorry. Let's continue.
Culling a carnivorous creature for surviving and consuming animals to survive is infringing on the rights of that carnivorous animals to survive because they cannot survive otherwise. What's the contradiction? Yellowstone was a poor example.
And by the way, he said it's begging the question begging. No, it's not. It's a complete sentence. There's no assumptions. If free will does not exist, right? We are assuming there is no free will, then good and wrong does not exist. Done. It's as simple as that. Either because you cannot choose, well, let's see what she says here. You cannot choose to be good or bad, right? If you have no free will, you cannot choose to be good or bad. You're just a machine. You're a pre-programmed machine. Congratulations.
So here's the thing. Do you think Black Flag was like a really good metal band at the time?
I don't know anything. I never heard the name Black. I know Black Sun, the song Black Sun.
Okay. Do you think that like vegans are okay? Vegans, I think that they're inherently good. That's kind of my piece of cake here.
No.
Why?
No, because even if we assume the vegan premise, even if we try to follow the vegan logic, we can eat meat. Vegans can eat meat. They can eat eggs, for example.
I can't eat eggs. I have an allergy. Am I good?
I don't know. I'm not gonna judge
What do you mean? When you're gonna judge me, I can't control that. It's my fucking biology, dude.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna judge you. I'm sure if I were in your pants,
just immediately say like, "Yeah, that's all right, man." You know, it's kind of fucked up, to be honest. Why is that okay?
I'm not judging you. I'm honestly not judging you. I mean, if you
saying
don't like,
not judging you sounds like you're judging me, to be honest, man.
Well, only a little bit. Let's continue.
No, let's not continue. What do you mean only a little bit?
I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding.
I feel like you're fucking making fun of me for my allergies right now, and I really don't appreciate that. I've lived that with this shit all my life, right?
I will definitely kill myself after the stream just in order to compensate.
Thank you.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so like, okay, here's the thing. The average vegan is just trying to minimize suffering, right? So like, how is that a bad thing?
Because minimal suffering, well, if you go by the definition of veganism, is the wanting to minimize animal suffering. Well, the minimal suffering accomplished is by ending all life in the universe.
That is not you're like drawing a fucking line from like Arby's to fucking, I don't know, Plinko. I don't even know what the fuck this line is. You're drawing a line from like people who, you're drawing a line from fucking Arby's to God, and you're saying like God is in Arby's. That's what you're doing right now in my head.
I don't know what Arby's is. What is?
Yes, you do.
Where you
don't lie. Like, you've had a fucking roast beef melt before. You can't.
I don't remember ever eating at Arby's. Okay. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't know. I ate it.
The point is the connection makes no sense and doesn't really reflect the average view of like most vegans. That's kind of what I'm saying. Is like you're saying that like vegans believe in hell on earth. It's like taking a fucking like child and be like, you believe in like space aliens are gonna rape me. Like it doesn't make sense, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm just following the simple logic of vegan gains and other vegans. Some of them
What
say
is that
they
simple
wanna-
logic? Let's break it down. How okay, you're following the logic of these psychos. Let's say an average vegan who like is like, hey, listen, I just don't want to cause suffering. I don't want to pay into it.
Exactly. Then
Is
you
that
will
okay?
not. No, you will
Why?
not stop, and because you will not stop if you follow these words to their logical conclusion.
What is the logical conclusion? Is it kill everybody? Because
Yes.
veganism seems pretty peaceful to me, man. Right?
No.
Okay.
If
Why
you
no?
if you because if you don't want to cause any harm, then
If
if
you want to
you
cause minimal
you-
harm, let's say minimal.
minimal
'cause-
harm is no,
yes.
then you want to end all life in the universe as soon as possible.
So you're saying the vegans who don't want to kill animals and eat them and milk them and drink their milk and take their eggs and eat their eggs want to kill everybody on the planet.
Yes.
Okay, so what is exactly like the bridge? Because that's where we're like disconnecting. Like, what is the bridge
Oh,
between
and
those
by the way,
things?
I've spoken to vegans and they agreed. It's not like it's a point of contention.
Yeah.
Vegans agree that it's preferable. Many vegans would agree and have agreed that it is preferable for all life in the universe to cease to exist.
Yeah, and so will Buddhists who are fucking vegans, right?
I don't know what the Buddhist
The Buddhist
underlying
doctrine
philosophy-
is, like you don't kill, which is like interpreted as like don't eat meat.
Oh wait, my favorite stripper is online.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Wait, what were you saying?
Like that, like yeah, the ultimate answer to like life. It's the Buddhist doctrine of like life is
I
suffering,
don't-
right?
I don't have an opinion about Buddhist.
Well, that relates to veganism because vegans, like majority probably are Buddhist, whether like and Buddhists are probably like majority vegan, where it's like they're kind of intertwined, and it's like I think that life is suffering. That's like their ideology. So they don't
I
want
don't
life
know.
to exist, but they don't want to kill everyone. They just want like to like not exist, right? Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I honestly I don't know anything about Buddhism. I do know a lot at this point about veganism, and I am terrified of vegans. I'm terrified of veganism.
So you would be
Absolutely.
terrified of Buddhists too, because again, it's like pretty intertwined.
Maybe I never looked into
Yes.
it.
The, all I know is that like one of the, I think it's it's part of like the right diet or something like that.
Okay, I
Don't
think
admit- don't kill.
maybe we should continue listening to Vegan Pants because otherwise we're gonna beat this horse to like beyond its death.
Well, you're
Or
kind of
do you
beating the
wanna go-
horse to death by just playing some cherry-picked opinion from some idiot. Let's just look up Fortnite highlight clips or something.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to recognize Fortnite if it hit me in the head.
What games do you play? What games do you play?
I haven't played a game in many years.
Let's
but
fucking look up like MW2 crazy montage and we'll just both react. It'll be fun.
What is MW2?
Modern Warfare 2, dude? Or I don't know,
What?
Black Ops. Modern Warfare, dude. Just trust me. Just type MW2 crazy montage.
What is that?
It's Call of Duty from like 2010. It's great.
Never heard of it. I don't know.
What games
I
did you
wouldn't be.
play back in the day?
So the last game I played was a flight simulator. It's an F-22, and you have missions, and you go and you attack. There's
Did you ever play like Fallout or like BioShock?
no, I'm
What did you play other
literally
than Flight Simulator?
no, that's it, just flight simulator. But it's like a war. It's a war type. It's a strategic war type flight simulator. It's a military scramble. So
Bro,
You
I'm
fight
telling
other-
you, let's just fucking watch some like MW2 clips. Like it'll be fun. Just type in like MW2 montage or something like that. We'll just have a good time just reacting to the clips.
On the YouTube's
Yeah,
machines?
yeah. Just on this page, just type in like MW2 clips.
No, I'm switching to this guy.
Mhm.
So MW2
W2 and then space clips. See, yeah.
clips.
Type add after that 2010. Mhm.
Are you smoking?
Yeah, nicotine. Yeah, click that one. Oh, the shit's good, dude. Yeah, click that
Wait.
one.
The first one?
Yeah, first one. Yeah.
Okay, let me open it in a separate tab. Do you have a phone call? Oh, it's from the video?
Holy shit! Oh my god, dude! That's holy fuck! That's a crazy trick shot. It's like an FPS, dude. Holy shit!
This guy only has 819 subscribers?
That is crazy.
Mimosa.
That's probably why.
Oh.
This is gonna be like a 5K, dude. Holy shit! What?
What is going on? Why is he firing at
Yo,
this
he got
guy?
first blood. Yo, he got a triple right off the bat.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on.
It's like an FPS. Just
What is
watch it. It's
FPS?
crazy.
Frame per second?
No, first person shooter.
Okay. When do I get to kill myself because I'm bored to death?
Okay,
Just
let's
let me
watch
know.
let's watch chess highlights. Or do you want to play me in Pokemon Showdown right now?
What?
Do you know Pokemon Showdown? You ever play Pokemon?
I don't know what that is. I have no idea what you're talking about.
How do you know no video games, dude? Damn.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I find it excruciatingly boring. Like what I'm watching right now, I'd rather kill myself than sit here and watch this.
Dude, he got like an 8-tuple.
Okay, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Do you want to debate?
Debate
Do you
what?
want to debate people on Discord?
Sure.
But you're not on Discord right now.
I'm on. I can just I'll add you or something.
The vegan community.
You want to go debate vegans? Okay.
Wait, how old are you? Are you also 27?
No.
Are you?
I'm above 18.
Okay, but how old are you? 18 and a half?
21.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I'm very old. I'm an old man.
I'm kidding. I'm 35.
Yeah, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Are you like married with kids?
Yeah, I got a couple of those little fuckers running around causing mayhem.
That's really?
Yeah, my wife is a total bitch, so it kind of sucks. But whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got stuck with a bitch?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's terrible. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, dude, tell me. Fucking, she's always screaming at me, telling me fucking, don't put shit in the drain in the shower. I'm like, dude, get out.
Wait, let me ask you. Hold on. Is she hot?
I'm not telling you.
Why not?
No.
What would happen if you tell me? I would come over and worship her? What?
I mean, come in your pants, dude.
Fine, I would come in my pants. Okay, that's worst case scenario.
I'm helping you out here. All right.
No, just let me know. Is she hot or? I mean, if you don't want to say, I would assume that she's average. Wait, are you hot? Are you like what?
Like a fucking 12 out of 10, bro.
You're 12?
Yeah, I looks maxed, and I was totally like an incel in high school. So I looks maxed, and then like yeah, I'm like basically like a Chad.
So you're a Chad now?
I'm a Chad now, yeah.
And so is she a Stacy?
She's not a Stacy. She's like a Greek goddess, if I would put it that way.
No way. Does she have abs?
I'm not about to sit here and talk to you about my wife's abs, so
No problem.
No.
Anyway, okay. The question is, do you love her? Would you like her to love you?
Would I like her to love me?
I mean, do you want to improve her behavior?
What is your first language? Are you German?
It's not important.
It's important. What's your first language?
I do not disclose this information ever. No one in the universe knows.
You're totally
It's
German, dude. You're Turkish German. That's my take.
maybe.
Did I hit that right on the spot? You have to tell me.
I'm not gonna admit. You're not gonna get an
Bro,
admission out
I
of
can
me.
tell you're Turkish German.
Turkish German. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine. So the question is, do you want to tell me, do you want us to sit and try and scientifically analyze your relationship with your wife and try and improve it?
No,
Why not?
because we're on a fucking YouTube live stream. Why would I want to talk to my wife?
We can pretend it's somebody else. We can just discuss the
Yeah,
fundamentals.
right after this conversation where I told you I don't want to talk to my wife, we can just pretend it's not my wife, right?
Okay. I understand. No, because I've had my share of bitches, and I mean, there's very little you can do, honestly. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you need to initiate. If there is no hope, then I would initiate a breakup.
With my hot Greek wife, you're just telling me to break up with her.
I mean, you're saying she's a bitch. That's what I'm saying. Do you love
I feel like
her?
you're-
Is she
I feel like you're trying to get another dom and mommy, to be honest, dude.
a mommy dom?
Yeah,
Is she a mommy dom?
Dude,
She's a mommy dom?
She's a mommy dom, dude.
So she treats you like a little baby?
Yeah, she ties me up and she changes my diaper.
That's not a mommy dom. Mommy dom doesn't tie you. A mommy dom doesn't tie you up. That's a That's like a different. That's like a dominatrix. That's whatever. But a mommy dom treats you like a little baby. Like she lets you suck her titties like a little baby.
Okay.
That's a mommy dom. A mommy dom change your diapers. She might make you want to make you wear diapers.
That is disgusting. My wife is a beautiful angel.
But that is a mommy dom. If you want a mommy dom, that's the definition. That's what they do. They don't tie you up.
Gives you diapers.
A mommy dom treats you as like she's your mom. And she controls you as your mom, but she's very loving as a mom. But she might spank you as a mom, but then she would breastfeed you as a mom.
What else should we do? Or what else would she do?
What else should she do? What does a mommy dom do?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she plays with your pee-pee like a little baby, but she treats you like a little baby. So she talks to you.
Does she slap it around?
No, that would not be.
Who would be the one to slap it around and call it a little bitch?
Oh, your pee-pee a little bitch?
Yeah, dude.
No, so
you would know, right?
So a humiliatrix.
Oh, a humiliatrix. Okay.
A humiliatrix.
I see.
Would call your pee-pee a vagina. She would say that you don't have a male pee-pee, that you have a female vagina.
Yeah.
Because it's so tiny. It's like she would call it a clitoris instead of.
Yeah, because it's so tiny. Yeah.
Exactly. And she would use her pinky and she would rub her pinky pretending that's your pee-pee and humiliate you. And she would spank you on your pee-pee.
She would spank you hard, right?
Well, she would spank you and she would admonish you for having a hard-on as she spanks you on your pee-pee while you're getting a hard-on by being spanked. That's you're misbehaving.
What if you're retarded?
What if you're retarded?
Yeah. What are we talking about even?
We're talking about different types of femdom, the different paths.
Why do you bring this up?
You brought up mommy dom, and
I asked questions. You were the one who brought up all the answers.
I brought up the answers because because I just have a little bit more information about this universe, not much.
All right, what is a diaper goddess?
I don't know. Never heard. A goddess in general is a dominatrix that she
Okay.
wants to be worshipped. But usually she doesn't. Like, if she wears a diaper, then she's no longer a dominatrix.
What if
You're the
what if my diaper goddess told me to remix Fetty Wap's Trap Queen to be Diaper Queen, and I did it and I sent it to her.
I have no idea what you just said. Fappy Wonks? What?
Fappy. Yeah, that's what I said. What if
Fappy Wonks?
what if my diaper bitch told me to send her a video of me singing Diaper Wonks' song called Trap Queen, but it was, Diaper Queen.
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if she told you to send her the video, well, if she's your goddess, then you obviously have to do everything she says. But you have to trust her. I mean, BDSM is a lot. It's based on trust. So obviously, you have to believe she's never going to use it against you. So
I do, yeah. What if I started singing Six Dogs flossing on this call right now? I just didn't care what was going on.
6 dogs flossing on
Yeah.
this call?
My mom that I'm sorry. I'm just popping another Roxy.
I can't hear you.
Mom that
Anyway,
I'm
listen. What
I'm
time is
just
it?
fucking flossing. My
Wait,
mom
we have,
that I'm
I think we have
sorry.
messages that we missed
Just
from a long time ago.
fucking flossing.
Oh, we missed all. How could you
now I'm
miss these
seeing-
messages?
How could you have? You're the fucking host. What are you talking about?
We missed Master Wanton's all his messages.
Who cares? Fuck that guy.
Oh my God, we missed everything he said. Okay, so let's not through Egypt. They had a whole negotiation last week. Shout out my boy, Flight of Somalia. You can be a slave in the mines. Sounds pretty fucking picky for a strawman is like used for scaring ravens away or some shit. Exactly. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't remember what we were talking about. You know, I've eaten dog in real life. Oh my God, he ate dog. Obama ate dog too, I think. Does that mean I have free will because he ate dog? Yeah, once you eat a dog, you gain free will. It's like a video game. That's how you
Yeah.
gain.
That's true.
Yeah, you move up a level. All right, okay. Wait, but what's the real world chain of events that goes from
That is
vegan
my
eating
entire question. This embodies my
everyone
entire question
dying?
to you from this entire
You
stream.
expecting like vegan nuclear terrorism? No, what I expect is more like vegan North Korea. I expect the planet in time to become vegan North Korea. That's my prediction.
That's retarded.
predict-
What are you talking about?
Well, I predict that slowly the whole planet is going to be consumed by North Korean states. More and more countries are going to become like North Korea. They're going to be taken over by a totalitarian, ruthless dictatorship.
Okay, so you
and
think
one-
states in the U.S. are going to be taken over by vegan terrorists?
Yes.
Why?
At the end, I mean, vegan dictatorships.
Well, their entire philosophy is peace. They don't want to kill animals. They're probably not going to invoke a terrorist uprising. What the fuck are you talking about? Right?
I explained to you the fundamental.
And it was retarded. So continue.
No, it is literally what they say. They want to subdue life. They want to stop life. They want to stop everything. They want to minimize suffering. Minimize suffering means minimize life. All life. Anyway, let's continue. Master Wonton, this is the most insane take ever, to be honest. No, I've spoken to vegans.
We have no timestamp on that, so it's not talking about right now.
12:51.
Okay. Do you remember when that was?
We can look, but I don't remember. But what do you mean? This is the vegan. He's discussing how I explained that vegans want to end all life in the universe as soon as possible. That's why veganism is dangerous. Master Wanton says, yeah, getting banned from his stream does sound comparable to terrorism. Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but this is cancel culture. This is right because
Yeah,
he's
cancel
taking.
culture is being a weirdo and then getting banned off some fucking weird internet guy's stream. It's called trolling. It's called we do a little. It's called we do a little trolling. Okay.
Yeah, let's
You come
continue.
in.
So
We do a little trolling. Okay, so Master
Master
Wonton
Wanton-
says that does sound like the textbook definition of Nazi sympathizing. I agree with him wholeheartedly.
so
You
he
cannot
said.
have that
So
in the United States.
so he
You cannot have
said.
that anywhere.
Okay, so Arby's, we have the meats. Yeah, I don't think I've ever visited it. So that sounds like maximal harm, to be honest. No. So if you end all life in the universe, it sounds like it's devastating, but it's a one shot cure. Because after that, there is no more suffering. There is no more rights violation. So if you let life continue through infinity, through until the end of the universe, then you're gonna get rights violations and suffering.
So you watch Avengers Endgame and took that to heart, is what you're saying.
Exactly, they did.
You
All right, next. So Master Wanton says, and also minimum suffering is read as living my life while causing minimum suffering. The existence is kinda an
No.
obvious pretext.
Okay,
No.
for future
When you
reference,
talk,
except from whatever he's talking about, future reference, if you're gonna do like live reads of like chats, you have to do them like when they come up because we don't know what the fuck he's talking about when they're like at the end of the stream, right? You
Yeah,
can get
but-
away with that if you're a podcast, but like this doesn't really work. You have to like read them as they come up. Like keep an extra tab open in your second monitor. Like like you have to be like
okay,
noticing
well,
them.
it
Doesn't work. It doesn't make sense because what happens is that you like are like, okay, that's true. Like think of a point and then you just go
I
back. Like it's better if it comes. Yeah. Okay.
I understand. You make significant sense. I wouldn't say perfect sense. I would say significant sense.
I make
perfect sense. I would say significant amount. You make a significant amount of sense. Finite, but significant. Let me just recharge my phone so that we can see incoming messages. Let's continue. So no, so I've spoken to vegans. Oh, Mr. Doctor. Wait, you dropped?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to hell.
You went to hell?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't be
So
you told me.
so I've spoken to vegans, and when you ask them, so do you want to end all life in the universe as soon as possible? They say, yes, of course. It's
Yeah, they're fucking
preferable.
with you.
No. No, this is absolutely real. You can talk to vegans. This is what they'll tell you. You can talk. You can poll vegans, and that's the answer you're gonna get. That's the answer that I got.
And again, the reason for that is because they follow like a Buddhist pretext, right?
I don't know, but it's
Probably.
Look, I don't know. It's not
Who
important.
cares? Yeah, again, it's not important. They're vegans.
Let's continue. So Master Wanton says, how can you call yourself an expert of vegans and not know anything about Buddhists? They have been preaching veganism for like 5,000 years.
Yeah, I'm right, dude.
Because I'm an expert in modern day Western vegans. I've debated many modern day vegans. I've never debated a Buddhist, so I'm not an expert in Buddhist. I'm an
You're
expert.
fucking talking to one. So
Well, there you go. Next, Master Wanton says, I live that video to be honest. Maybe it's I love that video to be honest. Which video? This is from 108. I guess this is the video game that we were watching. I don't know. Master Wanton says he's shooting in the air as fast as possible across the map and instantly unlock a gunship and a unmanned what is UAV?
Unmanned aerial vehicle. Yeah.
Unmanned aerial vehicle. It's the world record to 30 kills, which gives you a nuke that instantly wins the match. Wow.
Okay, hold on. So you're worried about vegans taking over the planet, but you don't know what a UAV is.
I know that I know what it is. I didn't remember the actual breakdown of the acronym. I use the
Everybody will
term,
remember that. People who played Call of Duty remember that.
but I don't play Call of
Idiots.
Duty. So there you go.
Still,
Next.
UAV is a pretty common term. Okay. Yeah, he should
Yes.
divorce his wife, broken home. Yeah, fuck this guy. This guy's an asshole.
Who?
Master Wanton. He said, yeah, he should divorce his wife. Broken home will be awesome for his 2 kids. Yeah. He's talking shit again, dude. This guy follows me on every stream. I'm
Wait,
telling
he's
you.
not.
I'm
He's not
telling
your
you.
best.
He comes in, he acts like an asshole.
He
Feels
says I
disrespected.
feel disrespected.
Dude.
I don't know why.
He comes in, he tells me to divorce my wife, okay?
Okay. Okay. It's so funny. You know, Donald Trump should take acting lessons. You know, all politicians,
Dude,
they all
he should not.
take.
He's a very good actor.
No,
I
he
can't
needs to
even do
learn.
the voice right.
No.
I walked in here, I said, Mr. Slave, you look so gay. Mr. Slave. I walked in here, I said, the gayest guy in the room, Mr. Slave. Now I'm debating him. That's how he talks.
No, he's always yelling. See, most politicians, they learn to speak slow and lower their
Exactly.
voice.
That's why he won.
And he raises
he's like,
his...
yeah, because he comes in, he's like, Ted Cruz, his wife is a fucking big pig. Sorry, I didn't say it. The internet did. I don't know. Like,
That's not... It's not good oratory abilities. I mean, if I
he's
had
good.
to teach... No,
He
no,
won,
he's not.
So
no, he won the first time, but he lost the second time.
yeah,
He needs to calm
voter fraud.
down. He needs to speak slower.
No, he doesn't. Fuck that. He was so funny. He walked in. He was like, "Okay, listen, guys. Ted Cruz, his wife is a pig. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. But it is the truth." Like, that was fucking so funny.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a good idea to be. I don't know if it's good for him to be so vengeful. He's
Hey,
very
guys,
vengeful.
I'm Donald Trump. I'm gay.
Anyway, listen, we've been
Yeah.
streaming since yesterday. Anyway, don't you have to go to work tomorrow? Wait, where do you live?
1985 Maple Ave.
Wait, Master Wanton just gave us a message. It's true. Trump was the funniest guy in the world. Right. That's why he won. I don't. He was kind of funny. Yeah, sometimes he made me laugh.
He was the funniest politician in the history of ever. Doesn't matter what side you're on. He was the funniest.
Oh wait, look at this. Go to your local Arby's tomorrow.
It's a good ad.
No,
Arby's is catching up, dude.
No, I never eat out. I always cook my own food. I'm like a chef.
What do you cook? Fucking do you just scrape the Teflon in your fucking steak, or how do you season that bitch?
No, I actually have a barbecue. I barbecue on my balcony every night. I mean, every noon, every afternoon.
Just meat, right? Because vegetables are evil.
No, I eat some vegetables, very little. I minimize.
That's evil. You want to kill humanity?
Like when I eat vegetables, I get explosive diarrhea.
Okay.
So I don't like breaking my toilet. I've already broken a bunch of toilets, so I don't want to break anymore.
So you shattered a couple of the sacred place. And that's why you hate vegans. All right.
They made me do it.
Okay.
Okay, listen. We've been streaming for an hour, and I've been streaming. You joined me. Basically.
Bro. You're a fucking Turkish German, dude. I'm on.
Yes,
exactly. I have your address.
That's exactly what I am.
Yeah, your
I mean,
address is 125-365 West Avenue.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're on to me. Wait, where do you live? Maple Street, you said?
Yeah, it was 93856 Maple Street,
But what state?
Illinois.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
It's
never met.
West Chicago.
You live in West Chicago?
Yeah. Keep that
Wow.
strap on me, bro.
It's what?
I keep that strap on me, bro. Keep that thing on me.
A what?
I said I keep that thing on me.
What thing? What's a thing?
I don't know.
A
It's
thong?
a gun. I don't know.
You have permission to carry a gun? It
I
says
I have 500 of them, bro.
You have 500? Represent. What is he saying here? O block represent. What does
Yeah,
that
he's
mean?
my buddy, bro. He lives 2 doors down. He's
He's
92556.
he's your neighbor?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he been my dude since day one, bro.
Day one
He
of
fucking-
what? Of
Bro, he
life?
fucking- yeah.
You
for
met
real.
him when you were born?
Pretty much, yeah. We've been friends since we was fucking like kids and shit. He fucking
That's impossible. He's 27, you're 35. You're 10 years apart.
no.
I mean, 8 years apart.
First of all,
but
he's 34. I don't know where you got
he
the.
said he's 27.
Yeah, he was like doing like a bit or something, but
A bit?
yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but like he was like, yeah, no, he been my day one, bro.
Really? Wait, so
Yeah,
what do you
for-
work? What's your line of work? What's your business?
I don't know, crack.
You just do crack all day? That's your business? That's how you make your living?
No, I work at Walmart, and he worked at the Walgreens.
He works in the street.
Mm.
He's little bro. Wait, he's your you're literally brothers? You were from the
Like
same
kind
mom?
of. No, not from the same mom and shit, but like like our dad's the same.
Similar mom. Wait,
Yeah.
are you white?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're white.
Mm,
I think you're a white boy.
you half right.
Wait, you're a mulatto?
Well, I said you half right.
I'm half right or
Mhm.
half white?
You be the fucking judge, bro.
No, your voice is white. You have a white voice.
Well, that's racist as shit, dude.
A white voice? Having a
Mhm.
white voice? No, because blacks have like a very bass voice, very
Yeah.
low octave, I think they say. I mean, like they all
Yeah.
speak like Darth Vader, basically.
Yeah, maybe in the porn you watch, but
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's racist, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm racist. I'm so sorry. I'll kill myself. I'm actually about to kill myself right now.
man, don't do that. Just
Wait, I have to.
Go
I have no
on-
choice. I'm
just go on-
racist.
bro. Just listen to fucking Black Sabbath. That'll fix it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, like,
Peace,
I
dude.
gotta
Have a good
go.
night.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. All right. He left. You know. You know what? Just before we end the stream, der Stream. One second. We had a message just before. Master Wanta says it's kind of like saying white black or acting white. Black people are normal. They speak all kind of different ways. No. Like Darth Vader's voice is James Earl Jones and he's black and a lot of blacks have like Darth Vader voice. It's like saying blacks don't have darker skins. If you say that blacks have darker skin, then you're racist. But they do. Yeah, but that's racist. Well, they have other attributes besides having darker skin. They also have their voice is different. They, there's a bunch of things that's different about them. Let's continue. I want to just listen to Vegan Pants. I want to see his reaction to the science snitch.
on-the-spot debates without having research points, but after researching, the wolves were not only carnivores in the ecosystem, they're wolves, down to carnivorous parasitic worms and bobcats. Yellowstone always had carnivores. I gave an example of a carnivore being culled from the population and it not having impact on the ecosystem. I use wolves as one example. And based on my definition of sentience, which reigns true across my statements, she literally, you can't just redefine sentience as anything you want. Oh, sentience to me is a girl's butt. So girls' butts are sentient. Like, you can't just do that. Then bacteria, which have receptors and ability to conceptualize they can't conceptualize their environment. She doesn't even know what these words mean.
No. So Vegan Pants, he defines sentience as like noticing that you're being murdered, or reacting to being touched, or reacting to being cut or chopped or eaten or killed. So amoebas, you can see YouTube videos where amoebas are being murdered, and you can see the amoeba is reacting. So by Mr. Vegan Pants' own definition, amoebas are sentient.
To adapt would be considered the carnivore of an ecosystem without carnivores and take over as population. She can't even like write proper sentences.
Yeah, I don't understand the second half, but the first half is correct. And based on my definition of sentience, I think she meant your definition of sentience, which reigns true across my statements. I don't know. Then bacteria which have receptors. No, but that's according to Vegan Pants' definition. Right? So receptors and ability to conceptualize their environment to adapt would be considered, I think would be considered sentient. That's what she wanted to say. Yeah, I don't know what she meant, what she wrote, but what I would have said is, and based on your definition of sentience, then bacteria, which have receptors and ability to conceptualize their environment, I would just say they react to being attacked. You can see that they're reacting, and you can see the pain when you see a video of an amoeba being killed. You can feel the pain. She behaves just as a human would behave under those conditions. So to adapt would be considered sentient. Okay. Let me just check one thing. My latest proposition. We'll come back to it. Let's continue.
If you'd like, we can set up a follow-up discussion to discuss the above topics, which I feel were not adequately covered, but I'm not a big fan of morality, hypothetical arguments, because in reality, like this isn't even proper grammar. She puts a fucking comma after this. The hypotheticals you brought up wouldn't exist, and I already recognize that animal cruelty is bad. She hypothetical dodges. I just don't think that animal cruelty to carnivorous animals, just for their nature, is justifiable. I'm sorry, so you think that you should be able to murder people because it benefits you? Like,
I'm not sure what she was saying here. So let's see. Let's start from here. But I'm not really a big fan of morality, hypothetical arguments, because in reality, the hypotheticals you brought up wouldn't exist, and I already recognize that animal cruelty is bad. I just don't think that animal cruelty to carnivorous animals just for their nature is justifiable. I'm not sure what she means.
you have failed to point out a single contradiction. Once again, why are...
That's not true. She showed that because you are free will agnostic, then you must be agnostic to the crime of murdering animals. That's definite. And that's all she needs to do.
Are you claiming I contradicted myself when you can't point out a contradiction?
The contradiction is that you claim that she commits a crime by eating animals, but you are a free will agnostic. Without free will, there is no crime, because you're being manipulated to murder. You're not choosing to murder. So, hold on. We have someone joining us. Where is that? Mr. Doctor? Wait, I need to know it's you. Tell me how old you are in the private chat. Wait, it's you? Okay. Hey. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yo, I thought you were gonna end the stream, dude.
Yeah, but then I look, Vegan Pants, he removes his streams. He privates them.
Yeah,
And you
so
have
do
to pay.
you.
No, I never private. I don't private unless something terrible happens. No, he privates all his streams unless you
Mm.
pay him, and I don't want to pay him. So I just wanted to finish up reading what he's saying because everything she said is after I had a conversation with her. So, and I made a video response to her debate, to their debate, and I sent it to her. She reviewed it and she said, "Wow, terrific points." And she wants to use them, use, what she learned from
Yeah.
me in her next debate. And you can already tell that at least one of the points here that I brought up, point number 2 about free will, she's already employing it and she's already obliterating him, and he can already feel the pain in his brain. So I just wanted to continue reviewing his response to the response. So let's just listen to what he says. We can make fun of it, but I just want to listen to what he says.
Sure.
So let's continue.
Contradiction. Just because you disagree, that doesn't mean it's a contradiction.
No. It's a contradiction, Mr. Richard Pants. So you claim that she commits a crime by murdering animals, but you also claim to be free will agnostic. Well, if there is no free will, then there is no crime, because if there is no free will, that's akin to me being manipulated to murdering. My body's being manipulated to murdering. I'm just rocks, I'm just pebbles rolling down the hill. That's what it means to have no free will. We're just quantum pebbles, quantum billiard balls bouncing around. So there is no crime in such a universe. And since you are free will agnostic, you must be crime agnostic. You must be murder agnostic. You must be agnostic to the murder of animals. By the way, you must be agnostic to the Holocaust. You must be agnostic to the Hamas having had burnt alive and rape, murdered children and women in the last attack. You must be agnostic to that. You cannot call that evil. If you call that evil, you're contradicting yourself. And you're certainly contradicting yourself if you define carnivorism as a crime. So there you go. Here's your contradiction.
By the way, okay, whatever. We can schedule to have a discussion some other time when you're free. This dude, this is.
It's because you're not a scientist that you can't understand how cells are sentient.
Wait, what did she say? The last line? What did she wrote something? Okay, I'm going to bed right now. I've got work tomorrow morning. Yeah.
This dude, this is.
It's because you're not a scientist that you can't understand how cells are sentient with minds. It's also that you're not a diet expert like Stridge that you don't know Americans are fat because of cauliflower. Are you up to date with Jujutsu Kaisen?
I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I only watched like the first 3 episodes. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she's just not that smart. Thanks for the donation, the quest.
Well, point number 2 completely eviscerates your entire philosophy. Smart or not, you lost. You lost the debate because this came up and you lost the debate.
Jerome Bean, $20. Hopefully this will make you smile, you sexy ass beast. Let me see.
Okay, I don't care. Let's skip forward. So before he mentioned me, actually, somewhere, that's her. Are you there? Oh, you're gone. Oh, Mr. Doctor left.
Hey, remember the pastor who wished for the deaths of gay people? Well, he has a son who gets.
Let me try and find where he mentioned me.
4 to 7 times were found to be equal essence. Learning how to not.
Yeah, so mindfulness training certainly is effective. I don't know where that dumbass got the idea that
succeed in destroying Israel and building their state. What would they do? They would kill our people. And this was the first question, that actually I had to be honest with myself. Even though Hamas gave me advantages, I was like a prince in that world.
universe and free will is an illusion.
Well, because you can choose to go hungry. An animal doesn't necessarily always
Well-
have that choice. When it comes to starvation, if we
And then she edited out the clip where I explained that's question begging.
knock out certain receptors,
We went over this in the debate. So she's just lying. Insulin theory of weight loss has been debunked, even if you massively reduce net insulin. This in the debate. So she's just lying again.
is also something that needs to be done.
If it would reduce rights violations, then sure. Yeah, so I literally even said in reply, if it would reduce rights violations, then sure. Bacteria can't have rights because they're not conscious. So how
Bacteria, according to your definition, are conscious. They have sentience by your definition. So you have to stop eating bacteria. And I don't see how you can do that without killing yourself. So congratulations. I expect you to kill yourself. Obviously, I'm just joking. I'm just talking as a joke.
is this a contradiction? I only care about conscious sentient beings, by the way.
Right. She shows here C. elegans. It's not a C. elegant. It's a C. elegans. I think it's short for some other, or the C is short for some other word. Anyway, it's a nematode. It's a tiny worm. It's actually microscopic. It only has like around 300 neurons. So it's really tiny. But it has a social life. It has like it feels warmth. It enjoys quote unquote going back to the same temperature that it had during its childhood, adolescence. So yeah, so these are sentient animals, so you should avoid eating them. But even a single amoeba is. I mean, I would show you, if I were her, I would show a video of a single amoeba struggling to not be murdered.
I care about conscious sentient beings. What's the like I'm still confused. What's the contradiction? Oh my god, this is insane. She's so stupid. Dude, this is the worst cope I think I've ever seen anybody make after a fucking debate. Holy shit, she is just... Why wouldn't she, like, yeah, if I contradicted myself, then why wouldn't she have pointed out the contradiction during the debate? I literally said, if it would reduce rights violations, then sure. And then even in her own video, she couldn't point out a contradiction.
I mean, sometimes people during the debate don't think, fast enough, but after they review the debate, and certainly after they speak to people after the debate, and, they discuss it, so they come up with points, and then they come back. It's fine. You don't have to win the debate in a single shot. You can have a debate, lose the first debate, think about it, come back, have a second debate, and so on. And and then you see, over time, what's the trend? Are you trending towards winning more or trending towards winning less? So in my experience, yeah, in the beginning, I had no idea how to eviscerate vegans. I was completely confused. I didn't know the rules of engagement, but now I usually mop the floor with their faces, just as I did the first time I ever debated anyone, which was with Dr. Avi and Ask Yourself. I mopped the floor with those two. They wouldn't let me speak, but the little they said was enough. Isaac Ask Yourself said that Dr. Avi would concede that the Nazis were ethical. He said that. That's on record. That's all I need to know. So that's it. That is, if there is reductio ad absurdum ever, well, that's one of them. I've never heard of a bigger reductio than that. And he never retracted.
That when you eat carbohydrates, you're eating sugar, which means that your insulin is going to spike. Your insulin is going to signal your body to grow, which also means to gain fat. The more insulin you produce, the fatter you're going to get, essentially, especially if you eat carbohydrates together with fat. Protein also promotes production of insulin,
Let me
but not as
find
much
where
as
he was
carbohydrates.
talking about me.
That feed their animals meat. No different than those wolf dogs that you had that
Children, the only reason they wouldn't eat meat is because I don't allow
in good health.
Anything because the pasteurization destroys everything, and that was
Oh, Christy, you are fucking retarded. You ignore all logic. Go fuck yourself. I'm gig. Fuck you. Humans are also the only species that can do math and have long division and can pass a test. You wanted me to name the trot and I just named the ton. Their humans are not equal to animals based on all the tracts I named.
Well, chickens can actually do math. They can add and subtract, so that's not true. Secondly, there are humans that are incapable of doing math. They're mentally disabled. So are you okay with holocausting mentally disabled people and turning them into burgers? Explanation, no dodo. Yeah, Gigliardo, just most people are dumb, selfish.
you don't have these crazy food cravings. When you eat pain, you would want to themselves to try to eat this than to doing it. And these people.
Vegan Gains just said that most people are selfish. I just got that word. I mean, that's the rationality assumption. The rationality assumption is that all creatures in the universe are selfish. So that's, you're saying that you assume rationality. So, I mean, if you don't assume rationality, then you cannot, then people don't look out for their best. So I wouldn't know how to explain, like, that's unscientific. That's a world that wouldn't make any sense. That means I don't self-optimize. No one self-optimizes. That's just unscientific. The rationality assumption gives us economics and explains the economy. How else would you explain the economy without rationality? I don't see how. I mean, the fact that the science of economics explains the natural phenomenon of the economy so well, that's evidence that the rationality assumption is correct. And rationality explains the behavior of all creatures. So it's more evidence that the rationality assumption is correct.
Peanut butter doesn't have the kind of fat which our bodies are made of, but still some of it
It's being completely debunked. You can have insulin levels through the
lost within the boot camp, but very little, which they are not going to succeed.
any sense. I don't understand how good and bad is reliant on free will. Something can be bad or good without the existence of free will. Culling a carnivorous creature for surviving and consuming animals to survive is infringing on the rights of that carnivorous animals to survive.
When people, I assume.
Where did he mention me? I don't.
Inverted question
It's
mark,
gonna be
inverted exclamation
very
mark, inverted
difficult
question
to
mark, inverted
find it.
exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, Coach Jasmine, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark.
So he says, okay, so she says, I would, but I feel like it's a pointless debate. You aren't willing to listen to the science behind different levels of sentience, nor are you willing to accept that culling a carnivorous animal is a rights violation in and of itself, because you're killing an animal that has no choice but to eat meat or die. And that without free will, there is no right or wrong. Oh, very deep. She says, how can you punish carnivorous animals and kill them because you claim they're committing murder, but but you don't believe in free will, at least you're free will agnostic, so you don't have the definition of crime. So how can you punish these animals for committing a crime, but there is no crime? So you're just murdering animals for no reason. All three of those things are contradictions. Yeah, that's a definite contradiction. The fact that you want to kill bears, I would say that you also want to kill chickens and fish, but fine. But the fact that you want to kill bears, you want to eradicate bears, is that a contradiction? I mean, you're claiming that they're committing a crime, but you're contradicting yourself because you claim that you're free will agnostic. So you cannot have a position about murdering bears. It's a contradiction to hold a position to want to kill all bears and to be free choice agnostic is a contradiction. So there you go. All three of those things are contradictions to your argument, and your only response to them are impossible hypotheticals using omnivorous human beings to manipulate ethos, to bring morality into question. Anyways, I'm going to bed. If something interesting scientifically is brought up, maybe I'll do another discussion. And he wrote her something. I don't know what he wrote her.
Exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inversion mark, inverted
So,
question. Did exclamation mark?
what did he write her?
An entirely new definition of sentience that isn't recognized in philosophy.
I says this inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted.
So there's a guy called I am Simp in his chat that gives him $20 for each spam. So that's why you hear these exclamation mark inverted, question mark inverted, exclamation mark inverted. That's just spam from I am simp.
Mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted question exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted question mark inverted question inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inversion mark inverted question exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question 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 mark inverted exclamation question mark again Pasado Alvasado.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Hopefully we don't hear from him in the near future. Thanks for the donation, Hitman.
Thank you.
Oh, this is Hitman. Oh no, that's the previous one. Okay. Anyway, I don't know where.
I've been to Phoenix.
You're not hearing him in clinics.
As a factor for treating depression, that's just stupid.
I think the calories there from
Why lefties are having such trouble accepting the fact that Hamas is. Already seen this full clip.
25 years, not like they are the rulers of.
Why lefties.
But I thought these Christians were supposed to be loving. How could they enter?
$2. Do you know Mr. Promote himself in my Discord? Like all he's doing is just
Oh,
showing more
there
people
it is.
snitching. I'm a homie.
Found it. Okay.
Aaron P donated $2. Do you know Mr. Slave is promoting himself in your Discord as we speak? I feel icky because I'm snitching. I'm a homie. Yeah, I heard about that. He's a fucking idiot. Like if he wants to promote himself in my Discord, like all he's doing is just showing more people that he's stupid.
I'm showing more people that I'm stupid. So I made an hour response where I took apart everything you said and I demonstrated all the contradictions and all the nonsense, and that's all you have to say, that I'm stupid. Okay, fine. Okay. And you run away from debating me. Yeah, because I'm stupid. Yeah, that's why you run away from debating people, because they're too stupid to debate you.
So he can have fun. Thanks for that donation, Aaron.
For unlawfully premeditating the murder of another animal just by having to be.
Okay, I don't know if I didn't look forward. I didn't see. I don't know if he mentioned me again. So I'm going to end the stream soon.
Cat Daddy is Jasmine. That's why Richard is so nice.
Let's keep switching.
And he's going back to playing a game, I guess, which
Yeah,
I find excruciatingly boring. So that should be it. All right. I think we're done. Done. That's too bad. I left that. Oh, but it's not hiding the important part of the screen, so that's fine. All right. I think we're good at this point. I have a new proposition that I wanted to bring up, but I don't want to do it now. I'll do it. It doesn't depend on this stream, and that's all I wanted to react to. Thank you everyone for joining me, Master Wanton and Dr. something. I don't remember your name. Dr. I don't know what. Dr. I don't know your name. Dr. something. Oh, I can see it in the private chat. Mr. Doctor. Oh, he's a doctor, I think. Anyway, I think we're done. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great rest of your life. Bye-bye.